Hello, hello. Welcome again. You're back. I'm so happy you're back. I want to know how today went. I guess I'll let you know actually. Let me back up. First of all, you are in video number 3 of a 7 video series called Feeding My 3 Fires. And we are basically giving ourselves a chance to put ourselves first and to try out some new things that will help us build a great framework for moving forward in our health. And so, like I said, this is video 3. If you have not watched video 1 or 2, please go back. The first video is all about housekeeping and prep, and the second video is all about what 3 activities that we did today. And that's why I want to know how today went. So please comment in the video below how your 3 activities that you did today for yourself, how did they go? What did you experience? What did you like? What did you not like? What do you think you might want to do now that you've completed those 3 activities? How are you going to carry it forward or not? The conversation is always open. Okay. And then this is the 3rd video. So now I'm going to give you the 3 activities that you get to do for yourself tomorrow. And then of course we'll reconvene tomorrow for the next day and so on. Okay. Just want to make it clear for those of us that are just jumping on that, please start at the beginning for yourself. Okay. Cool. So moving right along, my name is Jenny, mybodycanbreathe @gmail.com. If you need to email me personally about anything, please do so and use Feeding My Fire in the subject line so that I know it's you. I can tag it and get back to you as soon as possible. You guys are really, really important to me and I want to make sure to get back to you right away. All right, without further ado, what are your 3 activities for tomorrow? We are going to feed our core belief with morning meditation tomorrow morning. A lot of you guys might have meditated before. Sometimes it does become a regular practice before you even know it because it is so calming and so rewarding. And with other of us, it might be some sort of weird woo-woo thing that you're not even familiar with at all. So whichever you are, I want you to make a concerted effort to sit down with yourself and nobody else and meditate tomorrow morning. Now let me give you a little bit of direction. Not much, because where meditation can get, oh dear, big motorcycle. There he goes. So loud, so loud, so loud. Sorry. Where some meditation can be super guided and super specific, other meditation can just be silence and letting your mind wander where it may. And that second type of meditation is actually what I want to focus on today. So I'm not going to be guiding you through any kind of specific meditation right now. We could do that later on. There are some really effective guided meditations. But for tomorrow, I want you guys to practice noticing your thoughts. That is it. So sit somewhere quiet where you're not going to be bothered for, again, like 5 to 20 minutes. No longer than 20, but not less than 5. Just set a timer for however long you want to be sitting so you're not worried about how long you've been there. Set a timer and just sit with yourself. You can be in the dark, you can be on the grass in the sun, wherever you're not going to be distracted by kids or husbands or TVs or phones. And I want you to close your eyes and just let your mind start going. And this could be interesting for some of you because, or maybe for most of you, your mind just keeps going, doesn't it? It won't stop. Not going to stop. Won't ever stop. No matter how much you meditate, your mind's not going to stop. But the point is to allow yourself to recognize that your mind's not going to stop and then send those thoughts on down the road. Okay, so when you notice that you're on kind of a tangent, you're like thinking, worrying, maybe spiraling out about what's going to happen today at work, or a fight you had with your spouse last night, or how your kids drive you nuts, or whatever it is, to-do list stuff, I want you to say, oh yeah, and just acknowledge it and then say, bye-bye. There are no problems here. And you can tell yourself, oh, I'm thinking again. Oh, no problems here, and let those thoughts go by. And practice this. Okay, this isn't something you're going to master in one meditation setting, but with practice, this allows you to have way more control over your thoughts and way more control over your brain. Because you know what? Our thoughts, they tend to control us. We tend to think that our thoughts are our reality. And by doing something like this and being intentional about it, you start to be able to separate your thoughts from your reality, and you realize that your thoughts, in fact, are just in your head. And I don't mean that we're all crazy, but just, thoughts serve a purpose, of course, but that we do not have to be victims of our thoughts. You don't have to be a victim of any thought. You can just wave it goodbye and think something different. And the goal, of course, is to quiet your mind and give it space so that it doesn't think that it has to keep thinking all the time. So morning meditation, all right? Set a timer, have it be nice and quiet, 5 to 20 minutes tomorrow morning, preferably before you do anything else. And you know what? Here's another, a little side note. You don't have to do everything. This is not like a building course. So you don't have to do everything you did today, tomorrow, plus the next things that I'm saying today for tomorrow. Today was today. So now we're going to stop doing what we did today, unless you absolutely loved it. If you love journaling, if you love eating that kind of a breakfast, if you love dancing like no one's watching, do it more. I'm not going to stop you, but don't feel like you have to, it's not cumulative. You don't have to do all 3 of those things now tomorrow as well. So leave those things where they are, put them in a box, and then tomorrow we're going to start 3 new things, okay? So morning meditation first. The second thing I want you to do, instead of your normal exercise routine, okay, if you don't have an exercise routine, that's okay. You're going to do this. And if you have a normal exercise routine, ditch it, okay? Don't do it, all right? What you're going to do instead is you're going to twist, you're going to stretch, you're going to march, you're going to move your body in different ways than what you're used to. Okay, so that could be standing in the grass barefoot. I don't want to actually do many movements, but you could be sucking in your belly and feeling how your muscles tighten in your core. That could be bending over and touching the ground. It could be getting a good stretch in your shoulders and your back, lifting your arms up over your head. You can actually do this for 20 minutes. Just move your body in any way that you can that is different from normal. All right, just aside from doing that, notice how amazing your body is. When you stretch, feel it. Feel the muscles stretching. If you decide to do some lunges, well, that's okay, but feel like your butt and your hamstrings and your quads start burning. Just slow down and get really excited about the miracle that is your body. This sounds really weird. I get it. When I said twist, I meant most of us, even if we have a really exercise routine, we run on a treadmill or we lift weights or we go swimming or something, and our spines stay this way. What I want you to do is twist, move your spine, do those cat-cows and twist your spine and bend at the back and then bend back the other way and just get that flexibility on, because as you get older, you're going to need it. And you're going to rue the day that you look back and say, oh, I should have stretched more often. So do yourself a favor and do this for your body and stretch and smile and twist and seriously, just have fun. Have fun with it, okay? And do that for 10 or 20 minutes at some point today. It's best to do it barefoot outside in the grass. Of course, I know we all don't have access to that type of exciting atmosphere or environment. So if you need to be in your living room or, I don't know, your car would not work, but wherever you need to be, try not to go to the gym, because it's so it's metallic or echoey, and there's just people everywhere. Try to just be by yourself. No music, and just enjoy it, just enjoy being where you are and feeling your body move and feeling the strength of your body and feeling the stretch of your body and the twist of your body. It's just a rejuvenation of sorts, So no music, no other people, just you and the ground. If you can do it barefoot, again, I'll tell you another reason is because of grounding. Grounding is actually a thing. You can look it up online, grounding.com maybe. but the energy from the earth, because the earth has energy, will rise up into your feet and your legs and just give you kind of a healing sensation when you're barefoot on the ground. So the grounding thing is more than just like a thing to do. Like, it's really therapeutic. So whenever you can be barefoot outside, I would highly recommend it. Super great. And for kids too, just a little rabbit hole, because I'm good at those. Okay, the last thing is feed our metabolism, right? So that's what we're going to do tomorrow all day long, is we are going to feed our metabolism by eating vegetables. I know, I'm going to do that to you. I'm not going to tell you to cut out any foods. All right, we're not depriving ourselves at all. Eat what you would normally eat. Okay, but this is where the discipline comes in. Just short-term positive discipline. All right, we're not going to use willpower from here until forever, because that will break eventually. What we're going to do is use short-term discipline to eat a couple handfuls of crunchy, yummy vegetables before each meal. Okay, we're eating crunchy, yummy, hydrating vegetables before each meal. And I want you to do this for a couple of reasons. Number one, I want you to be able to practice your short-term discipline, because we all have it. We all know what we want, and we want to be healthy. We all want to eat healthy food. We all want to feel energized. We all want to feel like we can trust ourselves. We all want to follow through. All right, because that is a huge part of belief, is that if we can follow through with something, then that builds confidence. And it's so important to be able to follow through. So that's why we're not going to cut anything out. I don't want you to feel deprived. That's not a long-term solution to health at all, like ever. So instead, I want us to feed our metabolisms by feeding ourselves real food, but I want you to do it strategically. So before every meal, I don't care if you're going to have a donut. I don't care if you're going to have a piece of cheesecake. I don't care if you're going to have a bag of chips or you're going to go to Wendy's. I don't care what you're going to do. Before you eat, I want you to eat a couple handfuls, so like a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup of those crunchy veggies that I recommended you get at the beginning of the course. Okay, so put them all together, make it fun, whatever medley that you came up with for you, just eat those things before you eat your other food, okay? And then proceed. Eat what you were gonna eat, okay? And there's no guilt, there's no shame, there's no regret, there's no wishing, that's it. That's the only activity. Just focus on the veggies before you eat and then go on with your life, okay? And do that all day long. So over the course of the day, whenever you're hungry or whenever you're going to eat some meal, do the veggies first. So you'll probably end up eating about 3 or 4 cups of vegetables tomorrow, which is awesome, right? And you're not even gonna alter anything else. You're just gonna add those in. That's all you're gonna do. You're gonna add your health in. You're not gonna take anything out. You hear me? Okay. Good. So your activities for tomorrow, one more time. First thing is morning meditation for 5 to 20 minutes. Don't think of anything else except for how you're not going to think about anything. Ha! That's a challenge. Secondly, you are going to ditch your normal exercise routine. You're going to move your body in any way that is different. You're going to stretch, you're going to twist, you're going to maybe even do some strength, but you're going to do it in a different way, and you're going to ground yourself to the earth, and you're going to feel your body be a miracle, because it is one. And then thirdly, you're going to pack veggies in plastic baggies or whatever you need to do, and you're going to bring them with you, and you're just going to eat vegetables before every meal, and then you're going to eat your normal meal, whatever that may be. And if you get hungry during the day and you don't have any food with you, guess what? There'll be vegetables to eat, you lucky dog. And it's really important. All right, so just do that for you. Just one day. We're not doing veggies every day from here on out. Just one day, okay? And that's tomorrow. So I will see you back here tomorrow evening for the next 3 suggestions to feed your fires, okay? And for now, conversations below are more than welcome, or email me personally if you need to at mybodycanbreathe with an E on the end @gmail.com with feed my fire in the subject line. All right, okay, this is Jenny signing off. Make it a healthy night, make it a healthy day tomorrow. Really excited to hear how it goes. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.